Congratulations to the movie. The chemistry you had, you and Mrs. Streep, it was just right. It felt like you knew each other for years and you trusted.
We got on really well, and she's great fun to work with, real delight, and I couldn't be more respectful and admiring of her.
How did you get to that level with her?
It's just easy, really. I mean, I think it's down to the director, Phyllida Lloyd. I mean, I think she cast us and knew we'd get on, and that was
In the first scene, we see the old late Margaret Thatcher, and she's buying this mill.
Yes.
What was your intention behind the scene? Why did you choose it as the first one?
The invisibility of old age. You know how when Meryl went out in the street in that makeup as the old lady, she couldn't get anybody to look her in the eye. Nobody recognized her and nobody wanted to see her because, you know, we just don't want to be reminded of what we're going to be like when we're old. So that was it's very important. It kind of tells you everything about, you know, the theme of the film.
What do you think does Dennis mean in the life of Margaret Thatcher? What part does he play?
He was a very supportive and loving husband, I think, and he was her rock, as they say. Yeah.
Is there something you admire Margaret Thatcher for?
There are all kinds of aspects of the story that surprised me, that I hadn't imagined. It's a world, you know, before spin doctors. She had, in many ways, her strengths were very the same as her weaknesses. You know, her certainty, her willpower became perhaps her arrogance, her refusal to listen. It's a kind of, you know, it is about Margaret Thatcher, but it's also really more of a universal story about power and fragility and how we're all going to lose our power.
It's a film that centers on an older woman, very old lady. And that's not the kind of film that usually pulls an audience in right away. And so it's extremely gratifying to know that audiences are embracing it here in Germany and around the world.